Yeah, I think you are able to have an opinion and speak your mind.
So yeah, speaking about the water thing, I just wanted to ask you today, I changed some of my questions that I had planned because of something that I saw here today, that somebody showed me some footage of a woman being thrown around the streets by the cops here, representatives of the state, and I was quite surprised, and I was wondering, as a person and not as Ryan Tubridy, how do you feel about...
I can only be Ryan Tubridy.
Indeed. No, but I don't mean as a representative of RTE, but just as a person, I exonerate him from any legal responsibility for anything in that sense.
That'll work in the High Court?
No, my father's a barrister. My father's a barrister. How do you feel about the 1916 people being discredited lately by the state? And do you think it's because they don't want us being inspired by 1916 to revolt?
Okay, well, what I'd say to you is that I do have a role in this programme as what you call a moderator.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I have to kind of balance and even out debate. So when I'm sitting where you're sitting, I have to say, okay, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Sure.
Now, if I was sat here, even in this interview that we're doing, I didn't know anything you were going to ask me. I didn't know we were going to be talking about 1916 and water, but here we are. And I don't mind that, by the way, at all. That's what we're doing. We're just shooting the breeze. But if I start getting into personal thoughts about these things, suddenly I couldn't moderate a debate anymore. So I've got to leave that stuff for the pub, Sinead.
Okay, so we have a minute left.
Which I love going to.
Okay, so
by the way, I'll have it out with you in the pub. I love the pub.
All right, so one final question. I've only got a minute. And this is my most important question. I've got a minute, and I want to I'm going to get Ryan to answer this, but it's something I'd really love the audience to think about and the viewers, okay? It's my belief that nothing born of the slightest violence can succeed spiritually, and that consequently it can't succeed financially or any other way. It's my belief that the First Republic of Ireland has failed because it was born of spiritual corruption and it's remained corrupt. To what extent would you all, would you consider supporting the idea of an absolutely non-violent revolution in the form of peaceful civil disobedience and the creation of a second Republic of Ireland?
A brand new republic? Well, I think that conversation worth...
I mean, based on the fact that the cops are throwing women around the streets over the water charges.
Yeah.
It's time for a revolution, right? Non-violent.
I think the emphasis should be on non-violence. So, you know, whether
you can't throw balloons, and
you can't rock a car with a woman or man in it.
Absolutely not.
You can't throw a woman onto the street. I would say, and I said this to somebody on the radio this week because somebody gave out to me for what I was saying, and I said, look, you know, the best people that you can look to in the world, iconic people like John Hume and Martin Luther King, they were marked and defined by their dignity. Yeah. And I think that the water charges thing
but let's not be afraid to find there has to be, but we mustn't be afraid of all the temptations not to revolt. There has to be absolutely non-violent, peaceful civil disobedience. Non-violent means don't throw balloons, don't throw anything at anyone. Sit in the street and get shot if you have to get shot. Silently sit there.
But non-violence is the key.
But we've got to claim back our country. The spirit of 1916, they built a country out of rubble. We have more than they had at that time, and we don't need to be violent or create rubble, but we need to get that spirit
But didn't they need to use violence to...
And it's deliberate that our state are trying to discredit the 1916 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just say one thing.
No, one second, you can't. The very fact is this discrediting of 1916 is being done on purpose so that we won't revolt. We must understand we can revolt without violence and study Gandhi. Everybody start watching Gandhi.
Are you happy now?
All right.
How was that for you?
That was great. I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it.
Glad we did this?
I'm glad to see what goes on in the ear, I'm glad to... No, but I'm glad because I think it's important we start looking. I was shocked today to see at the Late Late Show of all places, you know, the cops throwing girls around the streets. There's something very serious going on here, and something's got to change. I'm glad that we had the chance to talk about it.
Thank you for letting me come on your show.
Thank you for letting me... Yes.
Another time about that. All right. I'm just going to stay there for